Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlis here. We're taking a trip from Kalos to Hoenn, and we're bringing Diancie with us. So Diancie is going to get similar move tutors to Carbink in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, except it also gets the inclusion of Heal Bell and a few other little support moves. Now, Iron Defense and Earth Power, those are going to be pretty big because Diancie is a more offensive Carbink, so improving your coverage with that Earth Power is going to be very nice, and having Iron Defense, again, stacking the defenses is going to be incredibly powerful. And then Heal Bell has some good usage in singles or doubles, depending on what you're trying to do for your team. So Diancie does get a nice little bit of support. Now, I'm just thinking for the first set, we run it like a Carbink. We max out that special defense, we go for that Calm Nature, we put the rest into hit points, put the other 4 points into defense, and then we just try to stack as many things as possible that, get a lot of Iron Defense, get a lot of Calm Mind, use use Rest, and then have a Chesto Berry, and pretty much hope you Moonblast everything out. Now, the only main problem for Diancie is going to be that typing. Ground, Water, Grass weakness, and a 4 times to Steel. So it makes it pretty hard to be some kind of setup tank. But if you get set up, you become incredibly bulky and pretty much unstoppable in those regards. So that's what we're looking at for this. Also, Diancie gets a special move known as Diamond Storm. Now, Carbink doesn't learn it, so let's go and look at what it does. 50% chance to raise the user's defense by 1 for each hit, which means in doubles or triple battles, you get a 50% chance for each opponent affected by it, and you can also use that in singles as a part of a defense stacking kind of moveset right there. This is a double set for Diancie. I was thinking you could either set Trick Room or put it on Trick Room, and then just spam Diamond Storm until you get really low, and then use Explosion. As for the items, Lumberry is pretty good just in case you get burned. You also have Mental Herb to make sure you set up your Trick Room, or you can just even go for a Life Orb. That if someone else is setting Trick Room, you're going to be the main form of damage, and then Life Orb into Diamond Storm once or twice, and then Explosion whenever you need to. It's going to be really powerful. Just thinking going Brave Nature, it's going to help with the Trick Room, maxing out attack, maxing out hit points, and then just trying to do as much damage as possible, because Diamond Storm and Explosion, that's going to send some people home pretty quick. Alright, now let's look at Diancie for singles. So pretty much I was thinking max hit points, max special attack, go with a Quiet Nature because you don't want to drop any of your attack in this set. So Quiet Nature is going to be pretty powerful, and then you just go for high special attack coverage and hit as hard as possible. Moonblast, Earth Power, Diamond Storm, even though it's physical, and then Hidden Power Fire is going to be great coverage. And Diamond Storm, it doesn't even need too much investment. That you're already going to be blowing up Charizard, you're already blowing up Talonflame, you're already doing a stupid amount of damage to things that aren't weak to Moonblast, Earth Power, and Hidden Power Fire. And since it has a really high base power, it's going to be pretty solid regardless. This is a good move, and the defense boost is always just going to be quality of life improvements that, say you land 1 or 2 defense boosts and they only have physical Pokemon left, now they're going to have a very hard time dealing with you. Your item choices can be Citrus Berry or Leftovers, and maybe even Assault Vest, because you're going to be getting those defense boosts. Might as well be getting the special defense boost from Assault Vest as well. I like the idea of Citrus Berry because you're going to be moving last. Even if you had like a Modest Nature or something, you're going to be going last. So the idea is hit harder than they're hitting you. Citrus Berry is just going to give you 25% more life, so it means you have a better chance of surviving in just a short amount of time in a couple of trades. And then you just get a lot of health back really quick and start finishing off some KOs. Now, Leftovers can be good if you expect to go in for the long run, but again, with your weaknesses, you might be able to just trade 2 kills at best, and you're not going to be in for a stupid amount of turns. So that's why I feel the Citrus Berry could be more powerful. As for Mega Diancie, it's pretty much the same thing, except your bulk and your offenses are switched, and you get 10 points more in each. So you become pretty powerful. Also, you get the Magic Bounce ability, which is why I wasn't talking about Magic Coat. Like, you could have Magic Coat because Carbink gets it, but overall, you don't need it because if you're Mega Evolving, Magic Bounce is going to be very powerful. And then you just kind of run the same way offensively, except this time you're wanting to be the fastest Pokemon. That you go Naive Nature, you max out your special attack, and then you just hit like a truck. Calm Mind means that if you don't feel threatened by your opponent, you don't see super effective hits, or you don't see anything that can outspeed you and blow you up, use a Calm Mind, get even more stats. Diamond Storm is going to be good for coverage, Earth Power and Moonblast are going to be a special attack, bread and butter, and then you just kind of win from there. That Mega Diancie isn't as tanky, that with the 50 hit points, it still has some frailty to super effective hits and even very strong neutral hits, so you do have to be careful of those, but overall, if you're going faster, you have that 1 Calm Mind, you just need to make sure you find the coverage, and then Moonblast is going to blow up everything, so you'll be good to go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's how you use Diancie and Mega Diancie in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I hope you all have a nice day.